Hey everybody, and welcome back to game development in Unreal Engine 5. The struggle never ends. Please end it now. Actors. Player characters. I'm guessing I'd get a message from management saying there's too much stuff in this blueprint. If I was working for a real company doing a real video game. And I need collision check. I don't know why it's a function and not a macro, but we need the collision check. Which also apparently sets the matrix for locomotion type. Good. Good. Draw debug, none. Draw debug, none. Can I promote this to a variable? It's just helpful if I have it on the main page where I can just toggle debug lines on and off. But yeah, I see what you mean. And the camera boom. Do collision text, yes. Visible. There we go. So we hide the camera boom attachment nugget. We hide all the line traces. And now it looks still there. It's still there. It's still there, white. Rendering visible, hidden in game. Visible, hidden in game? Yeah, I pressed the wrong one. Why is it still there? It's right there. I can see it. It's meant to be hidden in game. Hello? Ah, draw debug markers. It's just a little nice addition to make the it's rudimentary camera functionality, and it's definitely gonna have to be entirely reworked. But it's really nice to have just a little bit of butter, you know? A little bit of butter to make the using the camera experience nice. Is this an NPC? Does the NPC have a text box? Hell yeah. Right now it just pauses the game because it's the easiest way to implement that, you know? Oh, you are a static mesh. You have stopped me. Interesting. I'm just really happy with how the animations turned out. And when I say turned out, I mean how hard I worked over them and how well they look because of the hard work that I put into them. And now I will have to go do actual game dev. And the actual game dev scenario that we have in place today is I don't know of any art items that I want to make, right? I can't think of any cool building materials, building styles, building objects that I want to build. And so, two things. Not core game BPs, helper BPs. Blueprint class is gonna be these are actors, right? Not actors. These are gonna be his building helper. So we got to make this. And before I forget, we have some offline followers. We had some offline follows. Dance Survival. I thought you already followed me, but you probably didn't. It was probably someone else that I was thinking of. Was it Curdle Games that I was thinking of, maybe? Anyway, you're welcome to follow, unfollow as many times, buddy. It's, you know, because you're cool like that. It's really cool. Dance Survival, everybody, with an underscore. Check him out. He does speedruns of survival horror games. Very cool streamer. Thank you for the follow, Dan. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy it here. If you don't enjoy it here, I'm very sorry. And we also have Nape. Came along with Dance Survival. Thank you for the follow, Nape. Welcome to the channel also. And VTuber Yawns. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy it here. I hope you all have a real fun time around here, because you'll be the only ones having a real fun time around here. Because that is not me. I don't know how to do this. Oops. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, when I did this. Building helper. But why? Building helper. I want to delete it. And I want to build it off this. And it's going to be... It's not going to be anything. I'm sorry. I don't know what I want to do. I figured it would be cool. Paint, come to my aid. Yes. No longer do we need you for the overlay. I've made a video game to do that. So I figured, like, okay, one thing I figured, that outdoor wall segments are going to be the same size as 4 normal block segments, right? So you'll have they're twice as high and twice as twice as wide, but they are the same thickness, right? Because then you can have, no, they're not even the same thickness. They're half thickness. They're half thickness, right? So you can put a structural wall, and then behind the structural wall or inside the structural wall, you can have 4 half thickness internal wall panels, right? Like so. So that you can quickly, more easily build buildings. And I figured that I would make a thing that did, you know, loops of blocking like this for buildings, you know, square walls. But I've realized that this is a lot more work than it needs to be, because if you think about it, some buildings aren't square. Some buildings will have door holes, and you know, you've got to code being able to punch a hole through the placing mechanism. You've got to be able to code doing like 8-shaped buildings, etc. And it's just more work than it needs to be. And instead, what we're going to do is, for every wall segment, you know, for every floor segment, whatever, this here, we just use the HISM tiler, and we just do a 1 by whatever tile run, and it's fine. That'll work perfectly fine. And then we build those in actors, prefab actors or something, and then we can combine the meshes or whatever, etc., etc., and it'll be fantastic, right? And I say it'll be fantastic, but like, I don't get why this has got almost correct lighting, but that room in the test area has like completely wrong lighting. Like, what's going on here? Like, there's nothing special about this. It's a double thickness wall. Maybe that's what the special thing is. It is a double thickness wall, yes. Interesting. Double thickness walls, do they make a difference? Anyway, the reason I wanted to do that is because these are double thickness walls and they're huge. and it would be a blessing to be able to just use single thickness walls. So we're going to do that, and to facilitate our things, what we're going to do right now is make some things. In this style, right? So we'll make some broad stroke building brushes in the dev style, and then when it comes down to crunch, we can use those as a reference basis for the actual assets, and we'll have like 12% less faffing around to do, wondering how big things need to be or how small things need to be, etc. It'll just be a nicer time for everyone, I think. And you know, along the way, we may have like a brainwave. We may figure out a cool asset that we actually do want in the game, and we'll be able to make it, because you know it's not hard to make the assets. It's hard to conceive of the assets. You know what I mean? I spent full hours looking at those architectural samples that people have sent me, special friends, good friends, followers, subscribers, and nothing. I just continuously drew blanks on what buildings look like and what buildings need to have in them. So yeah. That is meant to be open. Sorry, I freaked out. I saw that for a second. It took me by surprise. So the external wall boys are going to be 32 bleebs. And we need to delete 24 of those 32 bleebs either side. Like so. So there we have a corner wall, and if we can open what did I call it? It's not in there, it's in G-exports. It's 16 unit cube MSR, right? We don't need that. We fill the whole thing fully rough with orange, and then on the outside we do some painting. Guess we can do this in shiny, why not? Just so it stands out to begin with. What was that? Oh, it's my own overlay. Who said I was skittish? And here I am begging my own overlay to not hurt me. Please don't crash my stream, Unreal. I don't deserve it. I remember the last time you crashed my stream too. Unforgiven. It's beautiful. So it's a wall with real shiny corners. And it will also have to have... How did we manage to get 16 in 3x2? 32? That looks more like 82. $32? Does that say 32 to you? It's very representational, isn't it? And there's also going to be a disparity if I bring paint back. Hold on. Oh, I deleted everything. So there's going to be a disparity. So if you look at... Nice straight line, bro. If you look at a building like this, right? And you have little people walking along here. Say this is the sidewalk, right? It's on a corner of a block, okay? People walk around here. This is going to get doity real fast. Real fast, real gross. People are going to be rubbing their hands across this little bit here. No good reason. Don't touch buildings, kids. It's disgusting. But up here, the only people going to be able to touch this are Michael Jordans. And are they gonna? No, they're gonna do this like around here maybe, just a little bit higher than regular people, but they're not showing off. And there might be like one handprint like here, just to show that they can, right? And so like the bottom layer of the building, not only where is my cursor? Not only will that be a thing, but the bottom layer of the building is going to be chunkier because it has to visibly support the weight of the rest of the building. Although that's a logical fallacy because most buildings these days look crazy. So there'll be a little bit trim, you know, a little bit trim, a little bit of blue ball on the bottom level, which will not appear further up the building because one, you can't see it as good because it's higher up a building. Two, it doesn't need to look girthy at the bottom. It needs to, I mean, at the middle. It needs to look girthy at the bottom, and it needs to like taper visibly towards the tip, just so that people aren't uneasy next to it, right? You know what I'm saying? Like it will already visibly taper, but you know these big buildings, they have like extra spars at the top, like the Empire State Building. It looks like this, right? Empire State Building is a good Art Deco building, by the way. Empire State Building, Chrysler Building, great Art Deco buildings. You've been in the foyer, the Empire State Building. It is really cool. They have a giant mural made of marble, and the floor is made of marble and granite. It's beautiful. Yeah. So yeah, if we do this as like a ground floor thing, if I just grab this, paint, only grab the painty bits. We'll start with this one. Maybe not 8. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. And then we just like so. Skadoosh. It's beautiful. Isn't it beautiful? It just looks like a Windows pop-up. It freaks me out every time. The tune out corner. Export. Can I not just whoop? Whoop? Huh? One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oop. One more. Big slam. Ah. Yeah. But also no. We want to move these back one. Or two. Yeah, two will do. And then we need to rotate the whole thing that way. Save as outer wall. Wall. Don't judge my naming convention. Export as an OBJ. I don't know why I opened up two of those. I actually wanted the FBX remeshing tool. Converter. Yay. Not magic of files. Magic export. Oof, they got bigger. That's a big L for FBX today. They're like 7 kilobytes bigger each. I know. Yes. Yes. Meshes. I guess we just drop it in the mesh folder for now. I like how you can see the painted detail there. That's crazy. Nice. Yeah, just like that, we have a 32 unit outer wall corner. And even better, yep. none of that. Meshes. An outer wall. It's MI16U cube. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah, that is the correct orientation. Now my big question is, right, and it is genuinely a big question. It's doing it again. Not while I collide. I know I'm going to collide. Oh, I haven't built collision yet. Okay, never mind. I won't collide. But you can see they're casting shadows. Okay, forgive me for my ignorance. Okay, you can see they are casting shadows, and you can see we can phase directly through them as if they were not there, which is fantastic. They are receiving lighting. They are casting shadows, but it's a huge but, right? If I made a building out of these, right? And the lighting is not going to be replicated correctly, right? Inside, like the one down there is wrong. Oh, it was wrong. Apparently now it's a flaw, which is easier to cover up the mistakes on, but okay. But yeah, that's great. It's just spilled lighting. Yeah. Collision. Box simplified collision. Yes, but also no. Here we go. Y extent is gonna be the 8 units thick, 16 maybe. That looks about right. And then it's gonna be minus 24. I don't know why. Y extent is gonna be 16, and we got a little overlap there, which we actually need to cheese out. So the overlap's gonna be 8 by 8. So we reduce this by 16. 64 minus 16 is 54. 48. And we need to move it over 16 on. Yeah, we need to move it up 8 units over on the thing. There we go. We have perfect colliders for our perfect outer wall corner and our outer wall. Can just have a simplified box. I could have done that with a single convex hull, couldn't I? Hold on. Auto convex collision. Yeah. Oh well. Brain did not engage. And this is what we are left with. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Good. Good. We can't even pass into the square which they exist in, which is fantastic. Do they look weird? Right. Okay. Here's the biggest question: do they look weird? If they're twice as high, right? And then if we have Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby Doo, Scooby. I don't know what I just did. Okay. Shade is compiling. That's what I did apparently. And not a 16VX VR test cube, no. No. Yes? No? (16VX 16 unit cube). Yeah, we got him eventually. We got him eventually. Okay. Does look like a very high ceiling, but something we can deal with maybe? I think the irony is no, I think this could work. I think this right, hear me out. Hear me out briefly. So, if we didn't do that, if we instead did this, right? You with me? Are you on side with this, right? So we have right? Width 0, height 3. Yeah. Why is it completely desynced from the world? Oh, right, because there'd be an internal wall, so everything would be 15, 16 units further this way and further this way. Just pretend there's an internal wall there, okay? My Alt key and my space key are so close to each other, you know. The only complaint that you'll hear from my channel. My Alt key and my space key. Too close. Alright, so the so the floor size now is 3, right? Okay, so it's, I don't know what's going on here. You're not calculating a hit there. Interesting. Ah, I see. That won't be a problem in the final thing. Don't worry, because there'll be a wall there, right? Then we can just go up here. And I've done something wrong. Oh no, it's offset sideways. I thought it was offset up and down, but obviously I wouldn't be walking on it if it was offset up and down. I wish there was a fast option for changing the way the camera works. This doesn't seem like a bad option, right? So internal areas are 3 units high, average. So like someone's house, someone's apartment, 3 units high. Second thing, floors could be cut in half for ceilings and floor units. So I'm gonna write that in the Trello. I've already done the meme, I'm sorry. It didn't work again. Fantastic. I have here design.character eyes, design.l notes. Head bob while running will probably look silly, yes. Design doc. Yeah, I'll put a blank one there just in case I need one, right? Exterior walls are 32 by 8 voxels big. 32 by 32 by 8. Interior walls are 16 by 16 by 8. Voxels maybe. Interior floors are. I've just realized it's X, Y, and Z, but X, Y, and Z are different in different programs. Oi. Well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because they can be rotated in any orientation. So 16 by 16 by 8. Interior ceilings are 16 by 16 by 8. Ceiling and wall floor exterior and interior walls occupy the same world unit cube. Doors should not be the full height and should feature a lintel Lintel. Lentil? Lintel? Lintel? Yeah, but is it a door though? It doesn't have a lintel. Oh, it burns. I bit my lip while I was sleeping as well, so I have a hole in my lip and a sore throat, and I'm drinking this damn lemon. Now I know why Cave Johnson was so angry all the time. If you know any cool arts people who do arts, hit me up. Basically, all I do is follow artists on Twitter. That's my job these days, apparently. But I'm trying to look for some that I can afford to do art for the game art, because I suck at art. Even my dev art is bad. Okay, we don't want to talk about like actually making actual assets. You know, even if it's just like a cool concept drawing, right? If I give them a decent description and the voxel model to look at, maybe they can just be like, oh yeah, I get it. That's what I want. I want an artist who goes, oh yeah, I get it, cool. And then draws a cool picture. But I don't know any artists. I don't know any artists that are cheap. What's up, Tainted Fate? What's going on? Don't tell me I'm meant to be doing something else. Don't tell me I'm wanted somewhere. Don't tell me you've been messaging me all day. No notifications, Mom. Oh, wait, what's this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We both know one artist, actually. We both know one artist, actually, together. He's busy though. He's got a 3D printer. At least one that went to art school. I haven't spoken to that guy in a very long time. I should send him a gift. I should send him a gift. I should send him something. Some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, maybe. Wait, did he go to art school? I don't think he went to art school. He went to the same school as us. Wasn't an art school at all. Unless you're talking about someone completely different. The squarehead went to art uni. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, we both know two artists, although I don't know how long has it been since you talked to the other guy. I haven't talked to him personally in about 15, 16 years. I don't even if you know I don't know that you ever even talked to him, like outside of maybe like, I don't know what. Why is everything I make wrong? Is that wrong? Well, that's correct. It's all correct. It is correct. Probably too long. Yeah, probably. What am I after? You might be able to sketch some basics for me. I want high quality art of all the characters and places of this video game, so that I can put them on the cover of the game cover when it comes out for Nintendo Switch in 20 years' time. You know, partly motivational material for me. High quality, then no. You know, I mean, I got hands. I can do rough sketches. In fact, I have one of the main character right here. But I want like not drawings, like, but illustrations. You know what I mean? And it's hard because everyone who does art on the internet, deservedly so, charges a money. And I'm afraid I am a poor man and I cannot afford a money. Which is incidentally why I'm making this game. Please buy this game when it comes out. Not you, obviously. There'll be certain people receiving maybe promotional copies. You can sketch but illustration shading. Nah. Shit, oh, nah. Shading, bruv. Shading, bruv. Considering putting a posse together for next week, by the way. What's happening next week? What's a posse? What the hell's going on? There's a dragon to kill in space. Alright. Okay. You think it's leaving in February? Are we talking about the D? $1,000 voices. A killer voice, if you would. It bugs me that you can't grip something and then turn the camera while you're gripping it. We can just use loop. Not that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then rotate on Z twice? No. Yes, but no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It may seem like it doesn't matter, like it's an abstract, 8x32 oblong cube thing, but it matters for if we ever have to place these automatically, like with a tiling boy, and we have a tiling boy, and so we can't just not place them automatically. And that goes off the center of the bedingle. Also, the center of the bedingle needs to be set to here. Oh my Christ. Every time I think I'm good, I'm not good. Save as outer wall. Inner wall. And how about export as an OBJ? Oh, you're right. You're right. We got followers, and I didn't update the thing. We got 3 followers, didn't we? So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Totally forgot. Good job. I have a manual tally that I edited. Oh, by the way, look. Hey, Tainted Fate. Wait, stop. Wait, come back. Wait, come here. Look. There's no spooky things floating up from the bottom of the screen anymore. Hey, and December 1st, you come back and there'll be snow and I won't have done anything. Like fucking magic. Also, I just touched my goddamn tablet screen. It's gonna have greasy fingerprints on it for the rest of the week. I got a cloth. I got a cloth. Get clean, drawing tablet that I barely ever used to draw on. What an excellent purchase you were. I do use it though. So we did this. Did we export as OBJ? Do you know what also we need to do? There should be a PNG here of 16VX unit cube albedo, and I want to edit this. Open with why Krita is not here. I scream. Open with, choose another app. It's right there. I don't want to always use it to open PNG files. I like double clicking to get to photos, but I want it to be in the fucking list. Where is it? Make me so angry. What color we get? What color we doing? Internal wall. Give me a cool color. Chartreuse. It's a Destiny 1 shader, right? That was the joke. Because it's not in Destiny 2. But it was really rare. Destiny. Arms dealer. In honor of Cade, we really should have a chartreuse shader. Second encounter, the legendary Nightfall. Boo! Nope. It's just green though. It is the green of the land. A little bit more yellow than that. I swear all 4 of these colors are the exact same. What the hell? Close enough. File. Save as. Uh, 16. This is gonna be. Oh, hey, what? I just made the internal wall the same size as the external wall. That's fine. It's gonna be 32 voxels, 32 unit internal unit wall. Hey. Where is it? Oh, yo. Perfect. Well, while we got it, I'll grab it. Content. Game content. Textures. Like, part of me feels like it would be better to have things like with masks and stuff, but part of me just doesn't. You know what I mean? Part of me is like, masks suck. Bigger again. Interesting. I mashed my keyboard there a little bit too hard. Mm. Oh my god, sorry. Hi, Black Void Titan. Welcome. Thank you for the raid. Do it all again. How was your stream? Have I been just talking into the void again? Friends. You can friends. How was your stream? What were you doing? Games and demos. What were you gaming and demoing? Anything good? Anything fun? Anything interesting? I have no idea why it's generated my collision mesh nowhere near the actual mesh. Stream was good. Finished your jam entry, playing a few other games. Nice. Nice. Center 2, 10, 42. Why are you like this? How about 0, 0, 0 no, oops. 8, 0, 8, minus 8, 32. Why are you like this? Why? Makes me scream. Oh, so that's the nanite LOD right there that loads in. So that's LOD 0. And that's nanite LOD 1. You can tell because it renders badly. It's really, really crisp. Great. I think that's good. Oh yeah, anyone who didn't get my shout out message, Black Void Titan is a cool Unreal Engine dev on Twitch. Did you finish your horror game or are you still in production? He was working last I saw on a 2D side-scrolling horror action platforming game, and apparently has just made a jam game. What jam, for one, and two, if you want to share the link to the entry page, that's totally cool. That was a long way to go. Released an updated version of the demo. Nice. Nice. What is this giant sphere? Oh, I'm glad it was nothing. Solo development Halloween jam. Our solo development Halloween jam. Come on, man. That's not. We want to download. We want to consume. There's hungry gamers in my chat. I'm kidding. If it's not, you know. There we go. That's what we want. That's what we wanted. People don't like doing, you know, Google searches in this day. They just want to click, receive. Why isn't this tail lit properly? It's not meant to be that color. It's really bright red. What the hell's going on? It's meant to be the same color as the horns. I guess it kind of is. Is it receiving bounce sliding from the orange 4? Ironically, for solo development, we were allowed to work in teams. What? Now, I don't know what kind of solo devs you hang out with. Reflection captures need to be rebuilt. Oh, beautiful. Well, where's my build button? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move this. I just put it here because it was easy to put it here. But it's actually gonna, I don't know if it's in the way, but it's not a great location to be in. What we're gonna have is an idling NPC in there, I think. They'll walk around, you can talk to them. I'm gonna box this up. All that. All that. And also that. And that. ungroup. No, I didn't want to group it. Remove level sources. No, for God's sake. No. Move to new folder. Here we go. We'll put it over here somewhere. Okay. How is everyone, by the way? Like I realized a whole bunch of people just came in. Is there not like an easy way of selecting all the stuff in a group? What a pain. They're still in silent all of your amazing gameplay skills. I'd say literally anything, but I know the second I do it will be taken out of context, so. You're right. Whoever came in here, the lad, the friendly friend came in here and said, I need background music for my streams. They're 100% right. You know what? Christmas present. I'll think about background music for the stream. It'd be really easy. I can just add a big old copyright music to the live video, easy peasy. I just plug an MP3 player into my keyboard. I put my keyboard onto the muted in the VODs. Audio channel for the thing, and it'll strip the audio out. No problem. Twitch soundtrack is pretty decent if you want an easy solution. No. There are no easy solutions. Only hard mode. Yeah, but I need to set the stream to delete that audio track. I need to set the VOD to not have that audio track. I need to set the Twitch VOD and the VOD audio track to be deleted. And then I need to set the Twitch stream audio track to be different. Can you duplicate something with a rotate tool? Just morbid curiosity. Yes. Yeah. Can I marquee select in the 3D editor? No. That is a negatory. Okay. We don't ask unanswerable questions here. No, that's fine. Boom, instant stairwell. Kind of illegal stairwell. You will not be able to escape the stairwell. Oh, it's okay for this one. You did it? Hashtag never again. How dare you? I wasn't online. And he says never. God damn it. Yeah, this is wrong. But it's right. It's good proof of concept, but it's also wrong. Yeah, just can we not grip and rip these? Has gripping and ripping been disabled for these? I thought you could just... Maybe if we make them small. No. I didn't solve any problems. Bring back Sepix on Tuesday. Bring back Sepix. Bring back Sepix. Yeah, Sepix is pretty peak gameplay, if you ask me. You know, while they're at it, bring back Tanix, just in general. We already have 2 Tanix fights in D2, and that is infinity Tanix fights too few. So if we just replace those 2 with... What the hell? What? Okay, that's an interesting bug. That's an interesting feature. Because the internal corners are not 32 wide, are they? They are slightly less. To account for there being an external corner around them. So you're saying if we need a T-junction on the inside of a building, we need to distribute that into internal wall items, and that would just have to be these. Interesting. Okay. We can still do it, but at a price. This cannot be this. It has to be the flat interior one. Right? It has to be one of these. What have I done? I'm so confused. Oh, I know what I've done. Right, because it's too wide. But if it's not too wide. This one's not wide enough, right? Right? Someone back me up on that one. Let's just stop for a moment. Let's just take a deep breath and rethink what we were even intending on doing here. So we want a stairwell. We want a stairwell. Okay. So I'm slowly piecing together the problem from the solution, I think. No, what? No, I don't get it. So this... like this. And then... I am already not liking this building system. It's gonna take years to build anything. Looks cool in the distance though. You gonna excuse me. You gonna track my face at all? Like this Streamlight's dead. I feel like the battery in this thing is going. I feel like I just charged it yesterday. And I know I streamed for a long time, but... Can I sneak down here? Little Ginon? Little sneaky? Danger. That is danger. Yeah. There's a bug right there. Can you see it? If you mount a ladder which has a length, but you mount it not from the top, problems occur. What the hell is this? I'll show you in a sec. It'll be real fun, and then I'll need to get a drink. This works fine. Look, this works pretty good. I say pretty good. Works better than the room upstairs. That's for sure. Maybe that's just because there's a really high contrast bright light down at the bottom, and the auto eye adaptation is just kicking in, you know. Anyway, the bug, yeah. Oh, yeah. You'll climb all the way to the space. Pretty cool. This is good. This is. I hope this gets patched. Like I hope the light leak light probe for Lumen gets patched. Because at the moment that's garbage. That is not cool. Anyway, let's move this out and rotate it that way. In fact, we'll move it this way. Lovely. Anyway, oh, did we not add corner pieces in here? Scooby doop 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 doop. I didn't bring any of the green in there either. The question is, when you alt drag, which one is the original? The one that you move or the one that you left behind? I think they can go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they need to be exactly in the middle of the 5. Okay, so they are in the right place. Build whatever lighting needs to be built. Compiling some shaders, of course. Can't escape that one. Let's go have a look at what it's doing then. What kind of a beat goes good with Toccata and Fugue? It's the only question I want to ask today. I've made a huge mistake. Okay, so that's cool. Got a little bit of bounce sliding going on. Accurate shadowing. Got a good light source. Good. We go in here. Same deal. Check it out. Turns out putting a light source into a darkened room makes it good. So I am going to assume, take a wild liberty to assume this, that in fact the swimminess and the bright corners are as much to do with Lumen as they are also to do with the post-process eye adaptation, the camera sensitivity stuff. So that's good. Also, look at those reflections. Can I hold up? Can I just take a screenshot of this real quick? It's got a good ambience to it, you know. Shift F1. Snippy tippies. And I guess we'll just have to plaster this across the internet. Great. Okay, so we've got basic building blocks, but it looks like we struggled with internal building blocks, so what about that? What are we going to do about them internal building blocks? What are we going to do about internal walls? It needs a roof-based fire escape ladder? Correct, it does. Very safety conscious. That is not the object I wanted to duplicate. Wait, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. See how there's no overdraw there when you're looking like this? It's got some very, very good culling on the mesh. Very good. Very good curling. I approve. What do you mean material complexity? Oh, it's just the outline of what I have selected. What? Get out of here. Well, that was pretty cool. The lighting complexity in that hall is big, okay. Understood. Really? Okay, there's a lot of bounces. There's nothing we can do at the moment to tame bounce lighting, because if we turn it down, it breaks. Excuse me. Extremely bad, good. You don't give me a reference though, do you? There's no bar. It's meant to show me a bar. I think that pretty much just sums it up right now, doesn't it? Is my tracking been lost? Has VC Face actually just crashed? Hey, buddy. Hey. Has not crashed. Was having a little bit of a struggle there, though, wasn't it? Interesting. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Hey. Hey. I gotta put all my gear in the right locations here. So we've got a somewhat functional kind of a thing. We've got a somewhat functional kind of a thing with a somewhat functional kind of a thing on it, right? Oh. Oh. Very cool. Uh, hmm. I have just noticed uh there's a tiny I'm sure no one would have clocked this if I hadn't pointed it out, but there's a tiny discrepancy uh with the size of an internal wall. There's a tiny discrepancy with the size of an internal wall. you see, we've got an internal wall described by three 16-unit boys, and we got a internal wall described by 1.5 32-unit boys. So that is a tricky. Yeah, God damn it. That is a tricky thing. I think it's fine for outdoor walls. It's fine for outdoor walls, but for internal walls, we should probably stick to one size. I was trying to think how it'll work with just, you know, with the texturing of it all. You know, it might be easier just to have them as 16-unit half blocks. You know. I think it might be a river that we have to cross when we cross it, you know. And then what? Then what indeed? I'm not stuck per se. I just I'm stuck. So ideally, like if we were to put a window in, right? Windows, oh Christ, this is so messy. Windows would be about like here. I suppose we can just do it to the very top, right? And then the glass would be just a regular old mesh. Where's the ooh, they weren't even in. I don't get it. When you put them together, it gets rid of all the halftone and it gives you a really nice, like, close area of, like, very light-weighted line. But the distance lining is horrible. And then this, I don't even know how I live with this post-processing effect. Gonna have to look at that. Definitely. Oh no, we didn't set their sign face to be sign. Glad I named him good. Oh, we're still getting a ray trace for going downstairs there. Cool. This is gonna be debug collision checks. Lovely. Now it should. We should just be able to change that now. There's a global thing for the character model, which is good. Skadoosh. The... Oh, I see. Just a weird question, but... You know when you export from Magic or Voxel, is it the, do you get the, does it do, with a thingamathing? 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 If I make a transparent material object and I put a non-transparent thing or a different colored transparent material object thing inside it in Magic or Voxel, and I export it, and I put the materials together in Unreal, it's going to be one thing, isn't it? The only place it'll be different is on the top. Like, say if it was a cup. Magic paint, come to me. So if I was to make, say, a jug or a cup like this, a good cup, yeah, and it had some orange juice in the cup like that, right? And you'd be able to see the orange juice here and down into the cup, right? Theoretically. No. That's good enough. Evidently not. But if I were to make that in Magic or Voxel, the only place you'd be able to see the orange juice is at the top. The rest of it would be just whatever. It would all be that. It would look like that. And that's not what we wanted. We want a transparent cup with a transparent liquid inside. So they would have to be made separately from each other and then combined as an actor or something. Huh. Well, that's cool. Guess we're making a new door, everybody. Is that a cool door? Is that a cool door? What's the door that we have in the game? It's 32 tall. Great. Just a flat door, I think. Door. Lovely. Right. Is Krita still open? No? Good. I didn't want it to be. What colour should doors be? Oh. Thanks, Ableton. I don't know who is trying to log into my Ableton account, but dude, the demo is free, bro. I'm a sneeze. I'm a sneeze. Oh. Excuse me. Did I close the converter already? What a fool I am. Damn, son. Damn, son. Big increases. Cool. Okay, so this is interesting. Ah, yeah, right. Okay. Good. I figure this is going to be an open and shut case. Pun intended. So they don't have collision. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I have messed up already. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I have messed up already. This just isn't gonna work. Because a door is configured to open one way, and these doors will open the same way, but they have been rotated 90 degrees from each other. They don't open mirrored. There's no code for that. Yeah. There is no code for that yet. So this one's going to smack me in the face. I'm glad that works as intended, and that one's going to go into the building, but it's offset And I don't know why. Nice. Okay. I I don't know what's come over me instantly, but I don't feel too good. So I'm gonna ditch y'all and leave. Not before I save, and not before I write all that in the Trello. That's a bug. Bugs. Can walk sideways through doors. Doors are offset weird. Great. So let me do the talk out and we'll raid someone cool. I promise you that, and then I'm gonna go die or something. So thank you everyone for coming and watch the live video. If you can watch the live video, thank you again, Dan Survival with an underscore, Nape with an H, and VTuber Yawns with a V. For the follows, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy it here. Thank you everyone who came with Black Void Titan's raid. Thank you Black Void Titan for the raid. Thank you everyone who came to hang out. Thank you for watching the video on demand if you came to watch the video on demand. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.